Support the Ramen Raider on Patreon. Thanks to all our patrons.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for yet another episode of the critically acclaimed show, Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. We've got one today that came out of an Akama Noodles box from Japan. Go to meowboxjapan.com and use the coupon code TheRamenRaider for a discount. This is Myoko Chukazanmai with their, it's a tomato hot and sour. And probably very fancy. I think it's fancy. So yeah. So we got the noodle, which if you notice this noodle block, it's interesting. Can you see how it's got a... Yeah, interesting. We've got a plethora of bits and pieces. And we got this little puppy for the end. Oh, I didn't replace the trash bag. That's what I'll be doing in a moment. Because it behooves me. Really kind of gets me. I don't remember when I was a kid taking out as much trash as I take out now. And it's like, there's a lot of trash to be taken out. Like a whole lot. 4 minutes. Hang loose there. So yeah, I gotta replace the trash bag. You're getting an inside, behind the scenes thing of things that I do. I take the trash out. I generate trash. I don't know. If you really want me to, I can do a show where I just like go around and do chores around the house. I can share my daily doings if that really is something you're interested in. If not, I can. It's really not that interesting. So, what is going on? It's just crummy outside. It's like fall is here early. I think September 22nd is the technical beginning of fall. There's two. There's meteorological fall, and then there's fall on the calendar. I remember because they mentioned meteorological summer starting on a certain day. I guess that's when the weather starts acting like it should for that season. Kind of an interesting concept. So this one is a hot and sour, and it's a tomato. And tomato is it's a thing that can be hit and miss in Japanese ramen. I've had so many tomato varieties that... little skosh more. Skosh. I've had tomato varieties from Japan that are like so sickeningly sweet that it's just fake and funky and no. And then I've had ones that are like, okay, that tastes like tomato, that's reasonable. A lot of the times the one that have the reasonable end of the spectrum are more of like a tomato bisque. There was a variety of Marashon ramen noodle soup here in the States that I don't know that I ever saw or tried that people have like clamored for years. And it was a tomato flavor one. And I'm wondering if it was like a creamy tomato. That could be good. I wonder, I mean, there's really no end to sourcing tomatoes, is there? Was there something about the cost of producing it that was too high? I don't know, but it sounds like it was quite popular. But that's the thing. You'll see products leave the market Not because they're not popular, but because there's a sourcing issue. And maybe that's the issue here. I really couldn't tell you. But I enjoy a nice tomato. You get a tomato, nice cold tomato, a little lick of mayonnaise on it, and you just eat it like an apple. There was a place in the city of Snohomish, Washington that used to be a tea room, and now it's a sports bar. But it was all British and UK stuff. And they had a little tea room, and they would have like a tomato that was, cut out. And then they put like chicken salad in the middle. It was curry. It was really good. But yeah, I remember going in there with a friend of mine when it turned into a sports bar. I'm like, oh, it's not this anymore. Well, did you ever go in there when it was that? I'm like, oh, once or twice. Well, that's why it's gone. And the guy was like really angry. It's like, yeah, maybe it was because of your demeanor, sir. But I had a teacher when I went to college, and he went to that place all the time. He was Scottish, I think, and he was really into football, so, as we call it, soccer here. Ooh, that tomato, that sachet was full of this oily tomato substance, and it smells. At first it smelled good, now it smells kind of... We'll see. Let's give this a flavor taste, as it were. I'm more interested in the broth than the noodle, to be honest. Looks interesting. Oh yeah. Wow. It's the Chukazanmai stuff seems to be more like Chinese-Japanese fusion. And this one definitely has a vinegar bump to it. This is decent. Get some egg in there. Yeah, this one's good. This one's like a little bit of heat too. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. I can't believe, I used to be a really big fan of Gordon Ramsay, and nowadays I'm just like, do people still really pay attention to that guy? I mean, it's like, are you still doing the same thing, dude? What was I watching? I think I was watching Uncle Roger. And he was like showing these videos of people like Jamie Oliver like making this recipe that was supposed to be Asian style or something, and it was just like, no. You don't put that in that. It's so funny. It's like they do these short content videos, and yeah. Gordon Ramsay often acts like he's just snorted a big line of some kind of amphetamine. I don't know. Whoa! Uh-oh. Fun with the torch. Yeah, it's got a little knob on the side to change the amount of fuel that comes out. The powerfulness of the torch. And it's easy to bump it. It's very, very sensitive and a light thing. So I wonder if there is a... Oh, so see, I'm doing it so they're like this. But you can do them long ways too. And I wonder if there's like some kind of rule of thumb for different kinds of ramen that, oh, well, when you're making that style of ramen, you cut it this way. And when you make it that style of ramen, you cut it that way. They're picky over there, so it's very possible. I really don't know, but something I've been pondering on and off. Kind of on the reg, but not so much. Yeah, that makes sense. Add some spring onion, some scallion, and yeah, I'm kind of one-trick pony in it today, I'll be honest. I kind of do that a lot, especially when it comes to Japanese varieties. I really like this set. I like the chashu, the egg, the Naruto, and that. Often, I really like the mung bean sprout, but I don't think it's really well, I don't have any. But I've been kind of trying to get away from mung bean sprouts because they have such a short shelf life, and unless I'm like really knee deep in doing reviews every day, I just end up wasting them, and it's just like, they cost money. Things cost money. Potty people. The next one you're gonna see is another one from my Nakama Noodles box, miauboxjapan.com. This is Nissan Raw Dantanmen. Yes, in a pack. That's the thing I love about these Nakama Noodle boxes. They've got packs. So go to miauboxjapan.com, use the coupon code The Ramen Reader for a discount. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It's a really kind thing you can do. So do it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.